Welcome back, my pack, my tribe, to Howling After Dark. Alright, so here we go. This is the Spirit Voice app. Now, I tried to find one without the synthesized voice. It's voice generated. But we're going to try something here. Alright, here we go. Who's here?
Soldier. Goose. Mama.
Hold on, I'm trying to... Hold on one sec. It's got the stupid synthesized voice generator that comes up over
Hard.
the legit voices, and I'm trying to figure out how to mute it so that it's only the legit voices. Okay, so once again, who's here? Did you just say GhostWolf? Yeah? Have I talked to you before? No? Did you just know you are? Yeah? What's your name? Dawn? Hi, Dawn. Well, hello, who are you?
Good evening.
Did you live here? You did? What did you do for a living while you lived here?
$1,000,000.
How many of you are here right now? Eight? Did you say 8? Ten? There's now 10? Do you all live here? Of course. You don't mind sharing this house with me and my dog and everybody, do you? No? Okay. That's good.
$4,000.
So where are you at right now?
1.
Yes, I just heard my name. I heard GhostWolf again.
D. 72.
Are you all in this room with me right now? Can you show yourselves so that I can see you?
97.
Well, I see one of you. Don, are you still here? Is that you I'm looking at? Maybe, yeah.
64.
You're kind of funny, Don. Alright, guys, listen, don't go anywhere, okay? I'm going to pause this for a second and I'll be right back.
37.
Wow. That's a bit more than I expected. Oh, wow. I think Don just, or somebody just touched me. I just got these massive chills. You know, this is actually good night for this, by the way. Because we actually had another storm earlier. But it happened before I came home. But it's known that storms like that charge electromagnetic energy in the air, which makes it easier for them to do stuff like manifest and speak. So anytime the environment changes is really good. Also, if this house in particular is like an antenna, if you will, because of where it's built. Because back in the day, they used a lot of limestone in construction, and limestone is going to be a spiritual conductor. And even though there's not limestone in this building, the foundation that is actually underneath the one that exists now was made out of limestone. So, you know, add that into the fact that, you know, we just had a storm earlier. It's like perfect conditions for this kind of thing. I do kind of wish, though, that I had a way of hooking up one of my infrared camcorders as like a webcam. I think that would be really neat. I'd be able to turn the lights off and you'd be able to see, you know, all these spirits in question, like, behind me and stuff. Especially since I'm sitting, like, almost in the center of the room. Actually, I wonder. Yeah, I don't have the connector for that. But I do have one of my IR cams up here. I just don't have a way to connect it. I'll have to find like an adapter or something and do that in the, you know, future. I think that'd be neat, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because these are actually excellent cameras. They're closed-circuit digital infrared security cams that we use for ghost hunting. They hook up to a DVR, which we don't have a DVR, but we could still hook it up to, like, if I could find an adapter or something, like the laptop or like just straight to my TV, and I could see, you know, everything it sees. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. Actually, while I'm sitting here. Oh, that's a good question. Yes, they can. I don't even have to ask them that. I already know that answer. And I will qualify it. Raven asked in my chat, can they see each other? Yes, they can see each other. The qualification for that, though, is residual spirits. There's a difference. They're like the ones that I'm communicating with tonight. They're intelligent because they're answering questions. That shows intelligence. There's also what we call residual. And a residual, basically what they're doing is they're replaying events, like an event over and over and over and over. They're really not like cognitively aware of anyone, be it living or dead, because they're not themselves actually a spirit in the way that we think about it. They're more it's more like a memory. There's a theory actually called the stone tape theory that certain substances can absorb the emotions and everything of certain events and replay them when the conditions are right. So, like, for example, let's say that there's a husband and wife, as an example, and they have a fight on Friday the 13th underneath a full moon. right after a rainstorm. Right? Well, because limestone is a conductor for spiritual energy, the way that copper is a conductor for electricity. Because this foundation was built on top of the previous foundation, which was made out of limestone. If it were Friday the 13th underneath a full moon, that would replay itself to the point where we could like see it, and we would of course say, oh well, there's ghosts. But really all it is, it's like a spiritual memory basically that just replays itself over and over and over and over and over every time the conditions are right. And the conditions can always be different, you know. It can be anything really, and sometimes it can even feed off of the emotions of those around it. So, for example, let's say, on this date, 40 years ago, some woman that was living in this house was really sad and depressed, and was sitting in a chair by the window and started weeping uncontrollably while looking out the window. Right? Well, let's say the temperature and the weather and everything is exactly the same as it was 40 years ago. Well, that event will replay itself. And that is what we call a residual haunt. But to answer your question, Raven, what limestone has to do with it, it's a spiritual conductor. There are certain minerals, certain substances that are known to conduct spiritual energy. Limestone, quartz, iron are among these. And these are also elements that can be found in running water. And wherever there's running water, spiritual activity is also heightened, because it acts like, that running water acts like a generator for spiritual energy. And whenever there's more spiritual energy, it makes it easier for them to manifest in different ways. Okay, so yeah, I hope that answers your question. Anywho, back to the EVPs. Are you guys still here?
Okay.
Did you say GhostWolf speaks to the dead? Okay. Well, yeah, that's true. Do you know that I see them too? Cool. So, I'd like to ask you a question that might be kind of seem kind of insensitive. I honestly don't mean it that way. But what years did you all die?
Until. During. 3,057.
Well, if you don't want to answer that question, I certainly understand. I was just
39.
So what did you all do for work while you were alive?
The following is the message from
Okay, I'm going to pause again for a second, okay? Okay. I know I heard that. Alright, you can hear this disguised voice that I was talking about. It just said, the following is a message from. That's a full sentence. It doesn't do full sentences. It does one word at a time. So I'm a little bit stunned. I think one of the spirits, or maybe all of them, are manipulating that, and I'm now starting to pay attention a little bit to it. Normally I ignore that part of this app because it's totally random. Anyways, here we go. Okay, we're back. It said the following is a message from who, and what's the message?
One. Accept.
Accept what? Alright, I'm pausing that again. Actually, I'm stopping it. Reason being is because after a while it gets really hard for them to communicate and actually come across anymore, even with an app such as that one. They get kind of tired, worn out. It takes a lot of energy for them to do that. And you can kind of tell, you know, when you've been doing this as long as I have, you can kind of tell when that's happening, because everything that comes across is really choppy and kind of drawn out, I guess you could say. But that's okay. We'll give them a break tonight. It got a lot of good EVPs, I gotta say. Sorry, I needed a drink. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with how that went, for sure. Good stuff. So that's pretty much it for tonight, folks. I'm gonna end things a little bit early. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I don't know when the next show is going to be, but you know, do my best to keep everybody updated. Oh, and I do have somewhat of an announcement. My next show is going to be probably EVPs too, but they're not going to be live, because my next will be after my next investigation, which is June 24th. We are going to the Kent Stage, a well-known haunted theater in Kent, Ohio, for an event on the 24th. So I'm very excited about that. I cannot wait. Awesome stuff to be had. I've never been there yet myself. I had a friend of mine that went, and they told me that they actually not only heard, but saw seats. They were like up in the balcony, and they were looking down on the seats on the lower level, and they could actually see and hear seats moving up and down, you know, like those theater seats. I'm like, wow. And ever since I heard that, I can't wait to go, because like genuine, like, physical manipulation, like poltergeist style activity. I hope I catch something like that, because I haven't caught anything like quite like that in a long time. So that would be really super neat. So yeah, it'll be sometime after the 24th. Will be my next. Might be the following night. Maybe. We'll see how it goes, because I know I'm working a double that week. Anyhow, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, my pack, my tribe. Peace out.